How is it going, fellow investors and traders? My name is Jeff, and in this video, guys, I want to take a step away from the stock market and really focus on passive income, okay? And I'm sure most of you are all familiar with passive income. So the whole idea is that you want to set up multiple streams of some type of money-making service that are bringing in small amounts of money month after month, okay? And you're basically just sitting there and collecting money. Obviously, there always is some work on the front end, but the whole idea behind passive income is that it is easy money that you're getting month after month. So I'll give you a couple examples of a few passive income streams that I have. Like, I have my YouTube channel, and so every month I get a check from Google AdSense where they run ads on my videos. I don't necessarily look at that as passive income because it does take a lot of work and time to make these videos. However, I can work at it at my own pace. Sometimes I get really busy doing other things and I can't make as many videos, and then some weeks I have a lot of spare time and I can make a lot of videos. But that is a work at your own pace type of paycheck, okay? Dividend investing, okay? Dividend investing is another form of passive income that I have, where I have portfolios built specifically for dividend income. I own several stocks that pay a dividend every single month. Now, most of that money I just reinvest, but it is a passive income stream, and I have many other little passive income streams. But what I'm really getting around to, guys, is so back when the Apple credit card first came out, I ordered one, and I have figured out a whole new passive income stream, basically to do nothing, okay? So what I'm gonna do in this video, guys, I'm gonna show you how much income I made from the Apple card. I'm gonna show you how I made it. I'm gonna show you what my plans are for it. Then I'm gonna give you a few pointers to keep this small passive income stream profitable. That way it's not costing you money. But all in all, guys, it is a very, very simple concept that does produce a monthly check. So you can, take this money anytime you want. You can take it after a week, you can take it after a month, you can take it after 2 months. It doesn't really matter. So do me a favor, guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. All right, guys, so the very first time I made a transaction on my Apple credit card was on 8/22/2019. So I've been using this card for what looks to be about 7 days shy of 1 full month, being is the 15th of September today. And by using the Apple card, given its 1 to 3% cash back policy, as of today, I've made $55.17. So tomorrow when I wake up, that cash balance will be a little different, okay? Every morning, it updates your Apple Cash for you. And so that daily cash back you're making on your Apple credit card, they just send it over to Apple Cash. And you can do as you want with that money. You can send it to your checking account. You can use it in the Apple Store. You can do whatever you want to do with it. And so now I'm going to explain to you how I made this $55.17, okay? So for those of you that don't know, the Apple card has absolutely no fees, has no hidden fees. The only thing you're going to have to worry about with this Apple card is your monthly interest, right? And so I'm going to get into how to avoid that. I'm sure most of you probably already know how at the end of the video. So let's start up here at the top. Apple offers a 3% daily cash back on everything you buy from Apple, and that's if you buy it from the Apple Store, apple.com, the App Store, or iTunes, okay? And then they're even saying at select partners, which I'm not aware of this anywhere around me, plus I don't use Uber, I just own my own vehicle. But starting with Uber and Uber Eats, you'll get 3% daily cash when you use the Apple card with Apple Pay. They offer 2% daily cash back every time you buy something using Apple Pay. So I've gotten in a real habit, guys, anytime I'm shopping somewhere, if I'm getting gas, if I'm getting groceries, if I'm paying a bill, anything I'm doing, making a big purchase, I make sure to ask the cashier if they have Apple Pay, okay? And if you already have an Apple card, make sure you're doing that, okay? Make sure you're asking everybody, every time you go to make a transaction, ask them if they have Apple Pay, because instead of getting 1% back, you will get 2%. And then lastly, down here at the bottom, this card offers 1% daily cash back on any other transaction. So if you come up to a store, gas station, or anything like that, that does not offer Apple Pay, they will give you just a 1% cash return. So over the past couple of weeks, guys, what I've been doing is I've been moving all of my bills and all of the transactions I make over to my Apple Card and not using any of the money in my checking account. I'm just letting money sit there and kind of pile up in my checking. And I've been, like I said, moving monthly bills. And anytime I go anywhere and spend money for pretty much anything, I use my Apple Card. And you will really be surprised how many places do have Apple Pay. You know, it is catching on more and more pretty much everywhere you go. And I know most big chain restaurants and fast food types of things, you know, those type of things, Apple Pay is already in there. Like I said, just make sure you remind the cashier to use Apple Pay. I also made a big purchase. I bought another MacBook and I've nearly transitioned everything over from my normal bills over to my Apple credit card. There was just a couple of small things I noticed I could not pay for with my Apple credit card. For example, my car insurance, okay? That has to be drafted from a checking account. And also the gym I go to, okay? So I go to a gym that I go and work out at every day. And it's the same exact thing. You can go into the building and pay cash, but they also do not offer a credit card option. So I've, talked to some of the people that work there, and they're actually working on getting a credit card option. Other than those two small things, I have all of my monthly bills and all the money I spend in a month's time, I have transitioned over to my Apple credit card. That's how I've made the $55.17. And so as you can see, this is very passive in a way that I'm not really doing anything different with my life, okay? I'm just going through my normal schedule, my normal routine, paying my same bills that I always do. I've just basically changed the card that I use. Instead of using my debit card, I now use my Apple credit card. And 95% of the time, I'm just using my phone. I just walk up and double click my power button and my phone pays for it. So very, very convenient. And like I said, very, very passive. So now let's talk about my plans for this money. Again, guys, $55.17, it's not a lot of money, but it's certainly not money that I'm going to turn down. So I actually decided I'm not going to touch a penny of this money. I decided I'm going to contribute it to my Betterment savings account. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Betterment is an online checking and savings, and they also offer investment options. And the really great thing about Betterment, guys, they offer a really attractive APY. So I don't use any of the investment options. I do my own investing and trading, but I do have a Betterment savings account, and I'm currently getting a 2.38% APY. So it's very, very good interest rate on your money. And so I hope you guys can really see the beauty here. So money that I'm spending on my monthly bills, gas and groceries, daily items, all that kind of thing, is producing a small check every month. Now I'm going to take that small check and send it over to Betterment, where it will start to accrue interest and make even more money. So it's kind of like this money recycling program, okay? Makes a small check, send that money over to my Betterment savings, and that money is going to sit there and accrue more and more interest. So if any of you all are interested in signing up for Betterment and getting a good APY like that, I will have a link for it down in the comment section, and it will be pinned. Alright guys, now let me give you a couple of tips to ensure that this venture is profitable. First things first, do not start spending more money. Do not start telling yourself, hey, I'm going to start spending more money, going to start being more careless with money just because this credit card gives you a cash return. I think that is the mind game these credit card companies are trying to play with you, is that you think you're making money every time you use this card, and you are, as long as you're staying within the confines of your budget. So don't start making all these purchases and blowing all this money to get a 1 to 3% cash return. The second and most important tip I'm going to give you guys is make sure to pay your monthly balance off in full, because if interest was to hit your credit and it rolls over to the next month, the amount of interest that's going to be impacted on your bill is going to be far more than the 1 to 3% cash payout. And so that will cancel out the whole idea of using it in the first place. And then third, guys, I know I've mentioned this a lot during this video, just make sure everywhere you go, everything you're doing, you're asking or looking for an Apple Pay option. That will take your percent from 1 up to 2. And then last but not least, guys, have a plan for this little paycheck you're going to make every month. Try to figure out a way, like I did, to take this small check and how can you make more money with it. Like I said, I'm a full-time investor and stock trader, so I really could take that money and maybe put it into one of my brokerage accounts and trade with it, but I just want this money to sit in savings, okay? I just want it to sit in savings and accrue interest. You don't obviously want all of your money in the stock market, so have a plan for that money. Take your one passive income stream and actually turn it into 2 passive income streams. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. Make sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it or tell me some of your ideas. And thank you as always for watching the video. Have a great day.